welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to work on the demonstratives in the Macedonian language, and today I'm going to teach you about the basic rules about these demonstrative words, let's say, because in the Macedonian language they can be used as a pronoun and also as an adjective. So these are the basics for the demonstratives. First of all, we are going to start with the pronouns, which are used very often in our everyday conversations. What am I talking about is about those words like these, that, and their plurals like these and those. So in Macedonian, we have 3 forms for the singular and also 3 forms for the plurals, right? And now this in Macedonian is ova, okay? Then we have 2 more forms. The second form is ona, and the third form is toa. Mostly we use toa more than ona. We can say that the most used forms are ova and toa, but we have to know also the third form, which is ona. And now, how do we use them? Well, it's basically like in English. For example, when we ask a question, what is this? What is this? So the order of the words in Macedonian is the same, exactly the same like in English. We need the question word for what, and in Macedonian that is što, and then we need the verb to be, the third person singular, and that was e. So basically we have what is, we have što e. The order is the same, and the last part is the demonstrative pronoun, and in English was this, in Macedonian was ova. So we have a question, what is this? In Macedonian means što e ova, okay? Što e ova? What is this? Što e ova? What is this? Basically, when you learn a new language, you're like a child, and you need to learn everything from the beginning, right? So this is the maybe the most used question sentence in every language. So in Macedonian, what is this means što e ova, okay? And now when we want to give an answer to this question, usually we say in English, we say we can only say a pen, right? Or maybe an apple, or maybe a book, or whatever. So in Macedonian, the answer would be ova e penkalo. For example, ova e penkalo. Or you can also say toa e penkalo by using that instead of this, right? Because the one that is asking the question is the one person. The second person gives the answer. So if this person has the pen, this person should give the answer. And because it's not near to this person should say toa instead of ova, right? So that's why when we give an answer, we usually say toa e blah blah blah. For example, toa e knjiga, toa e limon, toa e portokal, toa e jabolko. Okay, I'm going to continue talking about the demonstrative words. We did the demonstrative pronouns, and we are going to talk about the demonstrative adjectives. So I don't want to bother you with grammar, but those are some things that you maybe need to know if you want to make a sentence in Macedonian, okay? And if you want to know the difference between the adjective and the pronoun, because they are not the same, they change, okay? So today we are going to talk about the adjectives, how they change, why they change, etc. First of all, in some of my previous videos I have talked about the adjectives in the Macedonian language, and I have told you that those type of words are changeable in our language, and they change according to the gender of the noun, okay? So the adjective is like I say something like a decoration to the noun, and because so the noun is what is important, and the adjective is the one that describes the noun or decorates it. Okay, so for example, I'm going to talk about the word this, which in English remains this as a adjective or a pronoun. It doesn't matter. It's like that, so it doesn't change. But in Macedonian it has to change, because if we use this in front of a noun, then that needs to change because it becomes an adjective, okay? So we can say that the root of the word is ova, okay? And now if we have a noun that is masculine gender, then it requires an adjective that will be in a masculine shape, okay? Okay. So, for example, we can say this pencil, right? And in Macedonian, when we use this in front of the word pencil, then it becomes an adjective. And now, this is, what is this in Macedonian? Do you know? It's molif. Okay? The name of pencil is molif. And now if I want to say this pencil, I have to say ovoi molif. So it's not ova molif. Ova, it's not used in the right order. It has to be in its masculine form. That's why I need to say ovoi molif. Okay? Ovoi molif. This pencil, ovoi molif. Good. We talked about two more forms. That was they were ona and toa. Ona also can have a masculine form, so we can relate to ova. Remember, it's ova and the masculine form is ovoi. So from ona, the masculine form would be onoi, okay? And if we use toa, the masculine form would be toi. Good. So the masculine forms are ovoi, onoi, and toi. Great. And now we go on with the feminine form, okay? If I want to say this book, I have to say not ova knjiga, it's not ovoj knjiga. Because of knjiga, the word knjiga, well, which ends in a, that is a feminine word, a feminine noun, and it requires an adjective that will be in feminine shape. That's why from ova we say ova. So it has two a's in the end. So it's ova. We have to do the length like ova. Okay, it's not ova, it's ova. Okay, like with an accent, we may say ova. Good. So it's ova knjiga. Okay. Then if we want to say, if we want to change the second pronoun, which was ona, then we get ona. Basically, we add only one more a in the end, so we get ona. And the last one was toa. From toa we get ta, so it changes a little bit. Okay, so it's not toa, it's ta. So ova kniga, ona kniga, ta kniga. Good. One more time. Ovoj moliv, onoj moliv, toj moliv. The masculine. Ova kniga, ona kniga, ta kniga. Very good. And now we are still with the singulars. We have this apple here, okay? And in Macedonian is jabolko, jabolko, which means that it's a neutral, okay? Neutral gender, right? So it requires an adjective that will have a neutral shape. So what is the neutral shape of the adjective, of the demonstrative adjective? It's very easy. That's just the root of the demonstrative word. That was the demonstrative pronoun shape, and they were ova, ona, toa. So ova jabolko, because of jabolko we have to use ova. We cannot use ovoj or ova. Then we have to use ona jabolko, not onoj or ona. And for toa jabolko, we don't use toj jabolko or ta jabolko. We only use toa jabolko. So my point here is that the demonstrative words in Macedonian can be used in two ways, in two shapes, let's say. If they are used as a pronoun, they don't change nothing more. But when we use them as an adjective, basically the rule says that every single adjective in the Macedonian language should change according to the noun's gender, because it is connected to the noun. It is decorating the noun. It has to be in the same gender. There has to be a harmony, a balance between them. Okay, that's why we need to change them. And now, why am I teaching you these things? Because when you speak in Macedonian, or when you read something maybe, or when you watch something on YouTube or somewhere, you may hear a word like ovoj, right? Or toj or ova, whatever, and you may not make the difference. You may not understand, or when you want to make the sentence, and if you use, for example, let's say ova moliv, that's not correct, okay? And this is like the basic of the language that you're learning. And that's why my recommendation is for you to learn the roots of these pronouns, the demonstrative words, the demonstrative pronouns, and afterwards you can do these variations, okay? So these are the singular. And what about the plural shapes? The plural shapes don't change according to the gender, because when we make a plural from the noun, there is no gender, okay? There is only a plural shape. So if we are talking about more books, and we want to say these books, then we just say ovie knjige, okay? And if we want to say those books, we can say onije knjige or tie knjige, okay? Good. For the end of this video, I would like to make a couple of sentences, like examples for you. This pencil is blue, okay? I say in Macedonian, O voi moliv e sin. O voi moliv e sin. O voi moliv e sin. What happens here is that what is important is in this type of sentences is the noun. That's the most important word. Why? Because according to the noun, which in this case is pencil, moliv, everything changes. The verb changes if it's singular, the adjectives, both of them will change because here we have two adjectives. We have blue and we have this, right? So this is changed according to moliv, o voi moliv. Then we have the verb, which is third person singular, e, and in the end we have the other adjective, which is blue, and it's in its masculine form, sin. Okay? For example, just to make sure that we are okay, if we are talking about a glass, okay, and if we have a blue glass, I would say this glass is blue, right? So glass in Macedonian was chasha, and because of chasha, feminine word, we have to use feminine adjective. So that's why I would say ova chasha instead of ova or ovoi. I will use ova. Ova chasha e, it's singular, third person singular. That's why I use e. Sina, it's sina. But moliv, sin. Chasha, sina. Okay? Why? Because of the gender of the noun. Okay? That is very important rule for this language. And let's say we are making a plural sentence. For example, let's say these books are new. Okay, these books, we have two books, these books are new. And now what happens here? In Macedonian, everything changes. Everything. The verb, the adjectives, everything changes. And now we want to say these books are new. These books in Macedonian is ovie knigi. Ovie knigi. The verb plural version, third person plural, it's se. So ovie knigi se. And we said new. New in Macedonian, the root of the word is nov. Nov. But if we want to use it in this sentence, we have to use it in its plural shape, right? Because ovie knigi, knigi is plural. And I must say ovie knigi se novi. Okay, ovie knigi se novi. Good, so thank you for watching. I hope that you understand everything. If you have any questions, you can write down in the comment section, and you can also share this video with your friends or someone that you think that would like it, or it will be helpful. Thanks again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.